So in my family, community service was a family value. We were taught to whom much is given, much is required, and to pay it forward. As a little girl, it was instilled in me that it was important for me to give back to the community.
I'm very involved in a nonprofit called Teen Sharp. And what we do is we provide access to opportunity and college education to underserved minority communities here in Wilmington, Delaware, because I look at the other side of the table where these minority students are today, and I'm thinking, you know, that could have been me, and I wish that I had seen a better road or a better way to go when I was younger.
Well, I think what I'm most passionate about, being a new Delawarean and new to Wilmington, is really the city itself. A lot of times we work with clients or other law firms outside of Delaware, and they come in for various proceedings. And it's important to me, and I'm really passionate about having them know that Wilmington has a lot to offer within the city that sometimes gets lost when, you know, in the fact that we're around all these other major cities such as Philadelphia and New York and DC.
I want to correct this public assumption that being a big chemical company will only focus on making money and harm the environment. This is not true. We do care, and then we do give back to the community. Within Dow Electronic Material, we encourage our employees to get involved in the community and then get involved in volunteer work.
Yes, I think one of the biggest things I'm passionate about beyond the workplace is hunger, especially in low-income families, and particularly with children. So I've done a lot working in actually elementary schools, volunteering time, and just seeing these kids that, you know, come from maybe low-income families or in a bad area, just seeing how lively and vibrant they are with their situation, it really kind of touches the heart.
We hosted the Delaware We've Got You Covered campaign. And that campaign was surrounded around the fact that we were able to donate 3,000 blankets to all of the homeless population throughout the entire state of Delaware. We partnered with a lot of the community organizations throughout the state, and we're able to distribute these blankets to all of these patients during the winter season.
So 3 things that are important to Sodal Concepts are beautiful, simple food, developing the people that we work with, and giving back to the community. Sodal Cares is the giving back to the community piece of that, and we raised over $100,000 last year for local charities.
I love to win and compete, and I found that being a field hockey coach allows me to continue doing that. Plus it's super cool seeing kids that are younger and they teach you things like Twitter and Instagram, stuff that I would never really realize, and so it's really cool to have the impact of life lessons on people like that.
When I first joined the board of the Boys and Girls Club, it was probably 6 or 7 years ago, at one of our first board meetings, there was a young kid that was 12 living in his car that came and spoke to the board members, and he had an impact on me because he discussed how he lived in his car, how he was getting recruited for gangs, and that the Boys and Girls Club gave him a place to go after school and to succeed in life and generally. And then now, years later, we're learning that he's preparing to go to college and eventually have a career that will benefit society generally.